What is up, everybody, and welcome to the finale of Season 2 of YouTube Survivor Kenya Brain versus Brawn versus Beauty. And Rennie showed up. Perfect. All right, say hi, guys. This is the last time that you guys are going to be here for Season 2.
Hello.
Hi.
We also have the jurors here. Yeah, they're just kind of sitting around. But Devin is in the final two alongside Katie. Devin, first off, gotta know, how does it feel to be in the final two of YouTube Survivor Season 2?
Um, you know, it's bittersweet. Being in the final two, the good part about it is, of course, I have a 50-50 chance of winning, but on the other hand, you sort of give everyone the pleasure of, zoning in on your game and trying to pick out flaws, um, really for no reason. But it feels good to be here. I worked hard to get here, and I just had a good time with it since the first day. So, yeah.
Glad that you had a great time with our series. So, do you think that you have a shot at winning against Katie?
Um, I've been thinking about it for the last day or so, and coming in, I felt okay. I thought it was going to be, 6-2, or no, 6-3, 7-2. But it seems like the more I talk to people, I know one person is voting for Katie, and that's Hunter. And aside from that, there's people that are voting against me, but there's no one else voting for Katie based on her gameplay. People are just voting against me because of their personal feelings and because they went out of the game. So I think it'll be 5-4 Katie wins tonight.
Okay, so Blake, do you think there are going to be bitter jurors?
I think I don't. I honestly don't think so. I think there's just one person voting for Katie because I honestly don't know because she quite literally did nothing.
Okay, so you're saying that it's going to be 8-1, Devin, and
I
Devin's.
hope it's at least 8-1 because she does not deserve any more votes. Like I love Katie as a person, but Katie the player does not deserve more than one vote.
All right, Rodrigo, where do you stand on this issue?
Um, yeah, I think Devon is like the. And I admit it. Was he against me, Katie, Rennie, Elise? Maybe Blake not, but Devon was against any of the were in the final five for sure.
Okay, so you're saying that none of you had a shot at beating him if you took him to the final two?
And that's why I wanted to take him, but it was too late. Yeah.
All right. So, Rennie, what are you voting on for tonight's vote?
I wanna. I'm not a bitter juror. I don't really care. I really should be because that's where I want to vote. But I'm not a bitter juror, so like I'm just voting on like gameplay stuff. But I really should like vote on how I feel. So,
All right. Hello, Austin.
Hey,
So,
Dude,
so we're talking about the jury votes. Where do you think the jury is going to stand on this vote tonight?
well, in my opinion, on the final two, the difference is one of them was the follower and one of them was the leader. And if people saw this right, even if they're bitter, they got to vote for the leader. And that's how I voted. I voted for who I felt led that made the decisions and made the majority of the decisions, and that's why this person deserves to win.
All right, fair enough. So, Devin, I'm going to give you just say a little speech as your final plea for their votes to win. Of course, I do have all the votes, but they are allowed to change before I reveal the votes. So, Devin, I'll give you this time to make your final plea to the jury.
okay. I'm not going to drag on for the whole entire night, but I really did play as hard as I could from the very beginning. Just to recap, I took a new twist in the game, which was the controller twist. and I volunteered on 3 different occasions, and I turned a disadvantage into the biggest advantage in the game. Aside from that, ever since merge, I believe I voted in the majority every single time, where I knew what was going to happen every single time, even when others didn't or when others weren't pleased. Other than that, I apologize to certain individuals that I might have offended over the course of the game. If I lied, it's the game, and I apologize for saying that I lied to people in the game, and I talked about people during the game. But you also have to remember we're in a game, so I can't really do much about that. Everybody talks about everybody, and that's how I advanced. I used information to advance just one step further, and then people were literally going out of their way calling me a leader and saying that they would lose to me in the final 2, ever since the final 5, final 6, and nobody, like, I only won immunity at the final 12 when we had the double tribal, and I won immunity at the final 3 when I had to take things into my own hands. Because I knew no one was going to take me. Like I said, I played really hard, and every single time I gave my word to someone, I did follow through. With the people that I gave my word to, I gave my word to Adam until he came after me. I gave my word to Australian Billy until he came after me. I used my idol on Australian Billy, and he still came after me, so I had to take him out. Gave my word to Blake, then I was finding out that Blake wanted me out at one point in the game, so I couldn't follow through on that. Justin never showed up, so I couldn't follow through on that. And then between Rodrigo and Katie, those were the 2 people, that I trusted the most in this game. And honestly, it was an emotional decision to take them to the end because, with the whole thing going on with my family and stuff like that, those were the only 2 people, when that news broke, that messaged me and said, "Hey, I hope you're okay." And I don't have personal feelings against anybody. I love certain people. Like, I respect the hell out of Rennie's game and the hell out of Blake's game. I think those 2 would have beaten me at the end. I think Adam, if he had merged, would have cruised his way to the end. But it's just all about putting yourself in the best position to succeed. And at the end of the day, I have no grudges. I think I did a great job in my final Skype game for at least the next year or so. So I have no complaints. I wouldn't change a single thing. And just to top everything off, how many players do you really know that get handed immunity titles? Shout out to my boy Rodrigo. All right, that's all I got.
All right.
Like, let me explain that move. Can I explain that move? I told Blake I gave him an idol. He said, it was like, "What, Rodrigo? Oh my fucking god! I'm getting pissed at you." But like, I gave him an idol. It wasn't like, "Oh, Devon, I am just in a mood, so I'm gonna give you an idol." It was like when he was super pissed at me and didn't trust me. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you an idol."
Rodrigo, if you want an online battle, bells right now.
All right. So at this point, I'm going to give each of the jurors. They get to ask one question to. Well, I guess Devin, since he's the only one here. If you don't have a question, I guess you don't have to ask one. But if you do, ask away. Devin, you answer whatever you want to. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer. So I'll start with Austin since he's closest. Austin, do you have a question for Devin?
Yes. All right. So me, you, Rodrigo, and Katie had our chat, and I didn't show up to the tribal council because I fell asleep. The next thing you know, everybody voted me. What was your decision in everybody flipping and trying to get me out? Did you not trust me, or was it just?
No, okay. So the thing is, at that point, I knew that I was bringing you over from our previous tribe, in which it was, to my knowledge, it was me, you, Rodrigo, and Jake. And Jake got voted out. So at that point, we needed to rely on you at the merge. The thing is, had a ton of other people. Hey, let's vote out Austin. Hey, let's vote out Austin. On a one-on-one game level, like, me and you didn't really talk that much in terms of game. But in the group chat, I knew you were completely loyal. But at that point, I needed to please both sides. And if the other side wanted you out, like, we didn't have any facts at that point. And once again, we only talked in group chats. So at that point, I was like, no harm, no foul. But had you talked on a one-on-one level a lot more, then I honestly believe that it would have been me, you, Rodrigo. Like, you would have been right in there and that with us, and you would have come a lot further.
All right, thank you.
All right, Blake.
All right, rip me a new asshole, Blake.
Devin,
Yes, sir.
his name a move that you specific came up after the merge before I was voted.
I couldn't hear anything you said.
Yeah, Blake, you are a bit laggy.
Like, you're fucked up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I want you to name a move that you made in specific after the merge before I was voted out.
Okay, well, the thing is, like, I have like I said before, I have 100% respect for your game. And the thing is, like, I didn't need to make a whole lot of moves while you were in the game because you had a lot of intentions of playing much like myself is where you want to be the one responsible for the moves. So at that point, my strategy was, okay, I know Blake has ties with Rennie because if it was my game, I would have had Rennie out at the 10 after Hunter left. But you wanted to keep Rennie and I trusted you. So you had connections with Rennie, you had connections with Elise, you had somewhat connections with Justin. So you had connections with people that I wasn't close with, and I had connections with Rodrigo and Katie. So at that point, my strategy was I'm going to go talk to Blake. Let's see what he wants to do. If I agree with it, then I'm going to go back to Katie and Rodrigo, and I'm going to confirm. I'm going to say, guys, listen, this is what we should do. We need to either stick with the number or draw the lines. That's what I said every single time I went on call with those two. That's what I said. I said, stick with numbers, draw the lines. And at the point we drew the lines was, I believe at the point after American Billy left the game because we said, okay, we're going to vote out American Billy. Blake just basically took one of his own numbers, and at that point we can split the divide. We'll have us three, and we'll have Justin. So I didn't really answer the question. I didn't really need to make any of my own moves. Most of the moves were worse, but it was only because I didn't feel the need to take control of the game. Because if I did take control of the game, I would have made a huge target on my back, much like you did. So I guess that's my answer, is that you had most of the moves in the early merge.
All right. Hello, Billy. I'll let you ask your question.
Hi! Jesus Christ.
I'll let you ask your question next.
Yeah, okay. So, give me a moment, sorry. Won't be too long. Jesus, come on. And there we go. And enters. Okay. Hello, everyone. Great to see you all again. First of all, Devin, congratulations to getting to the final two. And also, fuck you for backstabbing me, but you know, whatever. I do want to ask you. I'm pretty sure everyone can agree with me here that I made the dumbest move this season in leaking my hitless confessional to Devin. I do want to ask Devin. That was one of the main reasons why you turned on me, I presume. So I do want to ask, had I not leaked that confessional list, would you still have targeted me? Would you still have got me out, or would you have taken me to final two?
Honestly, because this is an open book, because I was lying to you during the season. I don't the final just based on history of playing the game there. I think you're a very good public speaker, and I think you're very charismatic. So I don't think I would have stood a chance against you, whereas I would have stood a chance against Katie and Rodrigo. And part of what I loved about Katie and Rodrigo is that in a vote, like both of them just like 100% trusted me with 95% of the votes. But I think that you have a very independent way of thinking, and that you play the game very aggressively, like myself, like Blake, like Ad, like Hunter when Hunter tries. So I think in a sense you're too good of a player, but I would have taken you a lot further, and I proved that when I used my immunity idol on.
Yeah, okay. I'm satisfied. Good luck to you and Katie, wherever you are. Good luck to you as well. May the best man or woman win. Wow.
All right. Rennie, you get to ask your question next.
Okay, I have like my answer is literally yes or no. But I have a little statement, if I may. Um, I do agree. Like, I think my vote's kind of obvious since I'm voting on gameplay, but I do think that if Devin wasn't like, I feel like he had a head start because he did have so like literally half of the cast was a pre-existing relationship and like idols and stuff and sheeps and stuff. I do think that was kind of like I mean that was good gameplay, but it's like not too much to like be like, oh, you're a fucking mastermind because it was just like handed to him. But I think that he did play very well, and he did. And Katie, I mean, if Katie's goal was to like get to final two instead of win, then she did it. But my question to Devin is literally yes or no. If you fucking give me a reasoning or anything other than literally yes or no, I will switch my vote. Um, but my question is, do you believe that Katie and Rodrigo were your sheep? Literally yes or no. I'll switch my vote.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All right. And Rodrigo, ask your question.
Okay. First of all, congratulations. If you got here, it's because you deserved it, and the same goes for Katie. My question is, since the beginning of the season, you said your word is golden, and you gave your word to both. You said because it was a final three, you thought it was a final three, and now I'm looking at Final Tribal Council, and Blake nor me. So after all, is your word?
I couldn't understand your I caught your background, but I couldn't understand the question.
The question is, you said since the beginning of the season, you said your word is golden, and you gave your word to me and Blake, thinking it was the final three. But now I look at the final tribal council, and I don't see nor me nor Blake. So after all, is your golden?
Okay, so that's actually a great question, and I touched base a little bit on it before. My word, if you look back, my word is 100% golden. I gave my word to multiple individuals, and I said, I'm going to take you to the end. Knowing that people have their own brains, I know Blake is a very, very aggressive player, so I knew for a fact that Blake would come after me eventually. But when I gave my word to Adam, I meant it, and he came after me at one point, so I had to get rid of him. I gave my word to Australian Philly, played an idol on him with my loyalty. He still came after me, so I had to take care of him. Blake, I gave my word to him, and honestly, if Blake had never, you know, if Blake wasn't so aggressive as a player, I would have considered the idea of a final two with him. Just because I enjoy competing against the best, but I also need to focus on getting to the end. But when I found out Blake wanted me out, I needed to take care of him. And the final three decision between you and Katie was really tough, but I chose based on the individual that never came in this game, and that's Katie. Like, I know your intentions were good the whole entire way through, but at the end of the day, I chose Katie because literally Katie did cheat me. She never questioned a vote. She never did anything. She messaged me multiple times and she's like, I know I have no chance of winning, but I'm going to take you to the end anyways because I want to make final two. That was the goal. Props to her. But I just hope people vote on who actually played the game. Not even based on who played the game better, but based on who played the game in general.
Okay.
All right. that'll end the jury questioning, and I will give you guys 2 minutes to change your jury votes if need be. Give final shout outs to people. And I'm going to plug this in right here. YouTube Survivor Season 3 apps are up. If you want to apply,
Let's add.
message me on Skype at GHRocky100. And I will send you the Google Docs form. Or you can just check my blogs, same username. And yeah, we need applications. We're not doing so hot in that area. But,
Alex, is there like are you gonna bring up like a bunch of stuff after the voting is revealed? Because I would really like to see a certain individual fight a certain individual.
yes, I will. I will bring up everything that's happened in the season. I will bring up awards. I'll bring up if you guys have questions about something that happened. I'm an open book after.
Oh,
What do you mean by
I
that?
do have a question about the number.
What?
Switch and Rennie got an idol. That still blows my mind.
What?
What? I didn't do that either.
Our Rennie got an idol from that number you post in the beginning of the season,
Okay,
and I got a trick.
I will.
Low-key, I felt like that was rigged for me, but I'm not gonna.
I will explain 2544.
Dead. I'm dead at one of the twists being the most useless thing ever. Where you
I
can-
love 2544. It was so generous to me.
Yeah, like Blake got a good one, Rennie got a good one, and then
Rodrigo got a shit one.
Yeah. It was basically switch tribes whenever I wanted, but I really never needed to because
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. At one point in the game, I never told anyone this. At one point in the game, I was thinking about trying to come to you, Rodrigo, and I was gonna try to convince you to give me the advantage, and then I would have hopped over to the other tribe, and I would have like met up with Blake and all of them, and basically tried to get out.
the shit is that there would be a chance I would give it to you because I'm dumb. And
Yeah, it would have been a hard sell. That's why I didn't, and I felt okay about it. Like I felt okay with our tribe at that point.
oh no, believe me, I would be dumb enough to do it.
I don't know. You gave him an idol.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait,
But what I'm saying,
that was
but
weird.
like, didn't you hear the explanation? Like, really affected him in the end, you know. Kinda
We also
got him to trust me again.
I know, but I would never, especially I would never give up my idol. That's a no-no.
Blake,
Yeah, but like, it wasn't that bad of a move.
Blake, I have a question for you. So when you messaged me like out of the blue and you were like, Devin, do you have an idol? Like just randomly out of the blue. I don't know if you remember that. Did you know that I had an idol at that point, or were you just like guessing out of the blue?
I mean, I had like a really good sense for when people had an idol because I just knew. I just know when people's attitudes change.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's how I knew that Australian Billy, or not Australian Billy, but American Billy got another idol is because his attitude and he started acting super comfortable, in my opinion. So that's how I knew he got the merge idol.
Yeah, well, this was back after I had 2 guesses, and I just found your guys' swap idol, the Kelly Wentworth one left, and then you asked about it. Now, like, part of me was like, oh, I should probably tell him no and just try to hide it, but the other part of me was like, what if he already knows? So that's cool.
And I knew that Katie had the idol because right before I got voted out, Rennie told me that he guessed Russell Hands, and I knew you told me that Katie told you that it was not Russell Hands. So she had to have had it.
She told me it wasn't. I was so mad. It wasn't either of them, and then she told me what the correct answer was, and I was like, oh my goodness, I just asked you if it was Russell Hands or not.
I feel proud of myself. I knew where every single idol, every single advantage, every single everything was at in this game. I was pretty proud.
The only thing I didn't know was oh, go ahead, Alex.
Are we done talking?
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's time for the reveal of the votes.
Dad.
All right. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. All right. I will reveal the votes for the winner of YouTube Survivor Season 2 Kenya Brain versus Brawn versus Beauty. First vote. Devin. Second vote. Katie.
Shout out to Hunter.
Third vote. Devin. Fourth vote. Katie.
Shout
That's
out to Justin.
2 votes Katie, 2 votes Devin. 5 votes left. Fifth vote. Devin. Sixth vote.
What's the vote count?
3-2.
Devin. That's 4 votes Devin.
Okay.
2 votes Katie. 3 votes left. Seventh vote. Winner of YouTube Survivor Season 2, Brain vs. Brawn vs. Beauty. Devin. By a vote of 7-2, you have won. Do you have a final word?
Well, I don't know who I all thought were clearly going to vote against me in the. Well, yeah, I tried, like, I did really hard from the get-go. So, well.
So, Devin
Why did you think
won.
Why did you think I was gonna vote against you when I told you I was not voting bitterly?
Because then you, like, you're trying to fight with the girl, putting on the gloves. And...
Yeah, you pissed me the fuck off, but I still don't vote bitterly.
Billy, Devin won 7-2. I figured that's what
On
you
you,
came
Devin.
up with.
Good. Good on you, Devin.
So,
well done.
No, but the second vote was Justin.
It was Justin.
No, you guys are incorrect. Justin voted for Devin to win.
So my second guess would be it was obviously Hunter, and second
Elise?
would have been
No, wait,
American.
no.
My
No.
guess would be American Billy.
That is correct. American Billy was the other vote for Katie.
Are you
Not
fucking
Justin.
me?
No.
Okay.
He literally had 2 idols and I double vote.
What a salty
Alex,
Sally.
do you have awards for this? Do you have awards for this season by any chance?
I do have awards for the season. I plan on talking about the season before awards, but if you guys really want to, I could do awards right now.
Can you do awards before the season? Because I gotta go.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so the awards. Which ones would you like to start off with?
Just go in any order.
How many awards are there?
There's however many I can come up with on the spot. All right, so the first, you guys know how I run this. The first award is Most Robbed. The candidates are between Connor S., Michael, and Blake. And the award goes to Connor S. Congratulations.
Hey, I got something.
Why wasn't
what an
Luca
icon.
nominated?
He was the first.
Why
Sorry,
wasn't Luca nominated?
What? I mean,
I was not too nominated.
Devin, didn't we slay him? Didn't we? No.
All right, next award.
Where is Billy in all of this? What's going on right now?
I didn't think of him. All right, so next up is Production Favorite.
All right.
The nominees are
Come on.
Connor S., mainly because he is a part of production.
Wait, what's the award?
Production Favorite. And the third nominee is Luca.
I mean, all
So-
three.
Lol.
The
That's
award,
obvious.
the award, very much by like 95% of the vote, is Luca.
Yeah. What a bad player. What a bad player.
Worst move of the season.
Oh, come on. This is Stog.
Yeah, I already know who it is.
The nominees are Billy sending the hit list to Devin.
I didn't mean to.
That's like JT giving Russell an idol, honey.
Luca calling Katie and Hunter gold digging bitches alongside calling out 3 people and telling everybody different names. With Luca's gameplay, let's just go with that. And then the third nominee would be them taking out Blake before Devin, them being Rodrigo and Katie. And the award goes to Billy at Billy S. Yeah, for sending Devin the hit list.
Billy's literally the new JT.
He actually is. Like Billy was so funny. I just love how Billy was like, please don't tell anyone. And I was like, oh sure, Billy, I won't tell anyone.
All right, next award.
God. This is a low. This is a low in my gameplay.
Next award, Best Strategist. The nominees are
Congratulations,
Devin, Blake, and Billy L. American Billy. And the award goes to Devin.
Preach.
All right, next up is the Biggest Floater Award. The nominees are
Congratulations, Justin.
Elise, Justin, and Appa.
What?
And the award goes to Justin. Woo! What the world happened? Holy crap, what happened? What the actual fuck just happened?
It happens all the time.
Okay then.
Awkward.
I don't know what happened. Okay.
What award did I miss?
I don't even like all of you got everyone except for Austin and Rodrigo got dropped randomly.
Okay.
That was some Charles Styles mystery diners there, but anyways, where was I?
You just did Biggest Floater.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh wait, I thought
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
Someone rage quit, like start rage quitting.
Next up.
Best move.
Oh yeah, those awards. The best move. The nominees are Hunter taking out Connor G before merge.
That was a good one.
Devin taking out Blake at the final 6. And Rennie using his idol at the final 11.
Me using my idol at freaking when Jake went out. Seriously, come on. I wasn't that bad.
Girl,
And the award,
have an idol. I played one on you.
the award goes to
Yeah, it was my move.
Hunter taking out Connor G before merge.
Hold on. I hate to be the Kanye West to your Taylor Swift right now, but we won't talk about how Blake and I constructed Billy L's vote off when he had 2 idols and a double vote and decided not to use any of the 3 advantages.
That was fucking brilliant.
True.
I'm sorry. I do not regret that move because I don't.
Well, Alex is a dumbass, so he doesn't even think of things like that.
That's true. All right. The next award goes to Best First Boot.
What?
The nominees are Connor and Nick. And the award goes to Nick.
Classic.
Are you kidding me? That's the only thing I
Nick
should
ain't,
have
even
won.
on, Nick ain't even on this season. What the fuck?
Are you kidding me? Man, I was locked in for something.
He was the co-host. All right.
Hero, villain, fan favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna do hero and villain, actually. So, well, fan favorite is gonna be decided after the season. But next up is the hero of the season. The nominees are Appa, Luca,
Who are these people?
and Rennie. And the award goes to Rennie. Congratulations,
Rennie.
you are the hero of the season.
Yeah,
Thanks, America.
fair enough. Completely fair.
I'm dead in America.
The villain of the season. The nominees
I
are
don't understand the names.
Devin, Rodrigo,
What?
and Billy
villain.
S.
Yep.
And the award goes to Devin.
Dang, I'm right.
Yep.
Alex, why am I a villain? The
I
fuck?
would have given my award to Rodrigo.
Think back to the Final Four Tribal Council.
But based on that only,
No, not only.
Yeah, I was viciously
Rodrigo's
attacked
mean,
at
bro.
Final Four.
maybe my confessionals were a bit rude at times, but
Mine were always rude.
All right, so are we ready for who has automatic spots in All Stars and who has
Yes, we
automatic
are.
spots in Second Chances?
Wait, before we start, so Blake pre-made season 5.
I will
Alright.
start with the Season 4 Second Chances automatic spot contestants from this season. Now, I did think long and hard about who to ask back for Second Chances. And of course, if these people do reject their offer, there will be other slots open. Also saying, if I don't give you an auto spot and you think that you deserve one, I'm either highly considering you or I'm thinking about you for a different season. So,
Or you're just delusional and you don't really deserve a spot at all.
That too.
or that, but I don't want to say who doesn't deserve any spots. So Second Chances. Obviously, First Boot Connor is going to have an automatic spot in Second Chances if he accepts. I always do the first boots for Second Chances. Good job, Connor. The next person who has an automatic spot in Second Chances and who I was honestly sad to see go is Jake. Jake,
Yes, Jake.
he absolutely dominated all of you in that spinning competition, and I was even impressed. He went off of the paper. I didn't expect people to go that far.
Oh my god, I almost died in that.
He also had a fantastic social game and got idled out. Getting idled out.
I don't know how we gave Rennie hero of the season when he was responsible for Jake's exit. Like, come on, girl.
Actually, that was Adam.
Yeah, that was mainly Adam.
Well, Rennie could have not played his idol and taken it for the team, and then Jake would have made it.
That is true. All right. The next person with an automatic spot in Second Chances is someone who I think could have done just a little bit better than they did, and that would be Austin.
Yes, Austin.
Good job, Austin. And the final person who I am deciding to give an automatic second chance spot to is Dumbest Move Billy S.
Yeah.
Damn right. I'll take that.
All right.
I'll
and
take
then
that.
the All-Stars. Obviously, Devin, as winner of the season, automatic spot in All-Stars. The next person, who I think their gameplay was extremely underrated by the majority, is Rennie.
Gross. Okay.
The next person with an automatic All-Star spot is Blake.
Yay!
Blake and Rennie, let's have a final three.
Ah, bitch, I ain't falling for that again.
Nothing.
Rejected.
And the final person who I'm giving an automatic spot to in All Stars is American Billy.
Oh shit!
All right, you want to reconsider that? Billy?
I'll reconsider.
All right, so 2544. Who wants to know about
Alex, who are
I
the
love
second chances? I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
Rodrigo?
why
You're
are the
definitely
fans-
up there.
No. Why are the fans not begging for Rodrigo to
Okay.
come back?
I think they are. I'm pretty sure.
What?
But,
I want to see Rennie and Rodrigo be on the same tribe.
No.
Oh,
just
hell
in the
no, for
fire.
fuck's sake.
I might bring the two of you back together for blood versus water or something.
Jumps in fire.
Oh,
All right,
So,
Alex. Some
okay.
thoughts.
So do you guys want to know about 2544?
Yeah.
yes.
All right. So I posted 2544 in each of the tribe chats. The point of you to get the advantage that I was very much so wanting you to get was for you to just simply message me 2544. That's all you had to do. Rennie, Rodrigo, and Blake did this on their respective tribes. Rennie was the first to catch on, sending it to me pretty much like immediately. I believe I then asked him, choose a number 2, 5, or 44. If I'm not mistaken, he picked 44, correct?
Yeah.
The bigger number that you picked, the better the advantage was. He got 44. Therefore, he got the idol. Blake picked 5. Therefore, he got the legacy advantage. Rodrigo picked 2. Therefore, he got the crappy twist.
No, I didn't really pick. I just was the last one.
Yeah, I think you were the last one to find it too. So
Yeah,
that also had a
I was.
factor in it. But if like Rennie would have chosen 2, he would have gotten the tribe swap, which I think actually could have been useful for him. At least
Oh
for
yeah.
one tribe. So do you guys have any questions for me?
What's your thoughts on the season?
My thoughts on the season. 120 times better than season 1. I'll tell you that. I love this season. This season is fantastic. It was a little bit predictable in the end. Like once we got down to the final 5, it kind of was just Devin kind of just ran the show all the way to the end. But you know, pre-jury, fantastic season. Like blindsides happening every other tribal. I didn't know it was going to happen until I had all the votes. We started off with Connor getting blindsided, which was one of the best ones of the season.
And that was
Don't remind me.
That was a crazy one too, because literally, like, if Connor or anyone had just added me to that alliance chat, or even told me what the vote was, like, I would have voted that way. But no one added me to anything, and nobody told me anything. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take the people that I trust the most, which were Australian.
Devin, you would not have voted against me, you little bitch.
Well, all I needed is to add me, and that was it. So.
I think one vote that had so much potential was Adam's blindside, but he wasn't at the tribal, so it fucked it up. Because if Adam was at the tribal, he would have been so blindsided.
No, Adam will not be coming back for a future season. We don't mess with people tampering with the actor cast.
I love how Adam got so mad at Devin, but Adam didn't even message me once, even though I was like one of the main people who conducted this blindside.
Yeah, no. He messaged literally everyone at the merge.
The Adam fiasco. Shall we talk about that for a brief second?
Yeah. Man.
So, Rodrigo, tell the truth
What?
here. Did Adam message you after the game? Did you
After.
Adam go on after the game?
After.
Or right?
After he was eliminated, he messaged me.
And what did he say?
Thank you. and he said that Devin and Billy and Liz and Blake were a huge crewmate, and that I was setting myself up in a way that I couldn't get to the end and all that shit, and yeah. And I was dumb enough to believe it.
We were, but I fucked up very badly. Alright, I gotta go. See you guys.
I,
Congrats, Devin.
Thanks, man.
All right, so yeah, that was a tricky situation because Adam was telling me that he went on call with Rodrigo like the day of, but it was in the morning time or something, and I mean
No, oh, what really happened was we got in a group game together, you know, and I was like, oh shit, I'm going to be first foot because of him. And he was like, no, I am not bitter. I actually want to talk to you because if I was at the tribal, I would have spilled some tea. So if we could go on call and shit, and I was like, oh, but that isn't allowed and shit. But he was like, oh, but I would have said it anyways if I was at tribal. So I went on call with them and told me all that shit.
okay.
Basically.
Any questions, moments you want to go over, recollect?
I'd like to go over one. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go
Oh,
for round
no.
3. I want to hear Rennie's opinion on Rodrigo getting 3rd place in the season.
wait, no. Okay, wait. I will answer that, but I have a question for Alex first.
Okay. Yes.
Puts on fighting gloves. Who do you like? Who do you think the British floater was? And if so, if it's not Rodrigo, or I mean sheep, who do you think the British sheep was? If it's not Rodrigo, tell me where you would rank Rodrigo in.
I would say, and let me think about this real quick.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say Elise.
Yeah. Okay, where would Rodrigo rank? It does.
No. No. I'd say 4.
Okay.
And it may potentially 3, but I would probably say 4. Here would be my list. I'd put Elise 1. I'd put Katie 2, because neither of them would vote against Devin. Rodrigo and Jake, they're like, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more, I'd probably put Rodrigo 3rd, Jake 4, but I think those two. They would vote for Devin, but I think they would do it at the final 3. I don't think they would do it anywhere before. Then you have, I don't know about Austin, really. I don't know how close Austin was with Devin, so I can't really comment on that. Austin, where do you think you would rank yourself? Like, were you close with Devin at all? Would you have taken him anywhere close to the final 3?
See, the thing is, I trusted him a lot, but I knew he was controlling things, so it's really hard to tell when I'd get that opportunity.
Austin's a smart player. I don't think Austin would have taken me even within the top 4 or 5.
What about Connor?
Brains, Connor?
No, I'm talking to the Connor that's here.
What about me? Why are you trying to bring my name into this?
You trusted Devin, and you went home because of it.
Well, Mr. Jeff Probst looking bitch, there is some circumstance that you are not addressing, but I'll hear you out.
Can I ask something?
Yes. What?
Oh my god.
Before I listen to Rennie.
Luca told me that Devin had part on his elimination. Is that true?
That Luca did. That Devin did what on his elimination?
Yes, that Devin was the one killed for Luca's elimination. Is that true?
What did you say again? I just didn't hear it. I have bad hearing.
Luca told me that Devon has a huge part on his elimination. Is that true?
His elimination. It's been so long ago.
Yeah, because Luca messaged me and he was saying that Katie and Hunter were gold digging bitches like that. So
Yeah.
that's how
Wait.
that leaked out. So I went straight to Katie and Hunter, and then
Okay.
never started on board.
I thought he went to Blake with that.
No, he went to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so then never mind. I thought that was like Blake's thing.
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, Devin did. All right, Rennie. Fight away.
My thoughts on Rodrigo getting third place. I mean, I laughed. I chuckled. I went to bed thinking about how stupid his mind is. I just I just sat. I felt like taking a bath actually after, just to relax in the moment. But I mean, yeah, it was a it was a very satisfying moment. I wish I was there to contribute to it, but unfortunately, jury. But yeah, that's my thoughts basically.
Rooney, is there any actual bad blood between you and Rodrigo?
I mean, I don't care. I don't know him. I don't I've never seen his name. I've never talked to him, so I don't know who he is. So I don't really care. But I would say message me after, we can be friends. But yeah, I rather not. But just I don't know. Just basically, I don't know. There's no actual bad blood. It's just it's more of stupid blood.
Stupid blood. Okay, I've never heard that used
Yeah.
before, but I think that would be a good use of the term. So, Rodrigo, do you have a response?
I don't really heard everything he said, but
Okay, essentially, he just said there's not really bad blood, but it's
Stupid blood.
Yeah.
Stupid blood.
Yeah, but I now get what he says.
Justin gets his award.
Here's
What
I
I
don't
missed?
even know what.
Congratulations, Justin. You won Best Strategist. Justin, you won Best Strategist. Congratulations. You did it. You worked so hard, day in and day out, and you achieved it. Congratulations.
I literally did one night.
Okay.
That's why you won the biggest float.
Did I really? I'm so proud of myself. I feel so honored. I would like to thank my mom for giving birth to me so I can win this award.
Oh God. All right, Rodrigo, continue.
What I was going to say is that I tried to make a move at Final 10 and out. So basically, after that, I relied on Devon because he gave me all the information I needed, so information I needed and told me whatever I needed to do. He was the one getting the blood in his hands. I thought it was a quite good strategy, but yeah, I get how you can say I am a sheep, but I think there's more in a sheep than y'all say. A sheep.
All right.
Cool.
Justin, how's it going? How's life been after YouTube Survivor?
It's been good. I mean, I've been a little more sad than usual, but I mean, it's been good. It's been good. It's been an honor to play. It was fun. I just wish I kind of lasted a little bit longer than I did. It was a blast playing though. I will admit it. It was really fun playing.
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh God.
Connor.
Can we have Justin play second chances? Because I'd really like someone that I could cheat. That would cheat me. You know what I mean? I'd like an ally for once. Just kidding, Justin. I love you.
Honestly, I'm gonna say my favorite move made in this game was when I tried to help Rennie get out of a sticky situation by like saying, "Oh my god, we should vote out fucking whatever his face was, Billy, I think, not Billy,
Blake.
the ginger." I was like, "Oh my god, we should do that," and then he freaking rats on me and gets me out. Like that was iconic.
No, I did that because basically my like strategy basically at that point was not to like make a move against the pre-made. My strategy was basically do whatever I can to survive, and I knew like I knew Devin was like a main person, but I also knew Blake was aggressive. Like he played aggressive, and if he didn't want something done, then he wouldn't have like fallen through with it, and that thing would have been get me out. So I went and I helped him out to like save myself. It wasn't against you because like I obviously trusted you at pre-merge, but then I just had to survive.
Honestly, I applaud you for that. Like I was a little mad because I mean like, but I was more hurt by someone else in this call than anything else. But
And who would that be?
Don't you do it, girl.
it was Devin. Oh.
Justin,
And why is that?
you didn't show
Okay,
up.
so I originally Devin was my ride or die. But I guess Rennie got
Golden word?
Okay, hold on.
Another golden
No, Rennie
word
got
there?
the like thought that like I was trying to tell him, oh yeah, let's vote out Devin, and then he sent that to Devin, and that made Devin like vote me out, and I was like so upset about it. I was like, damn, Devin, thought you loved me.
Damn, Devin.
See, the thing is because I was showed a screenshot where Justin basically said, where Rennie asked Justin, so are we voting Devin? And then Justin said, "Si, senor," or something like that. So it made me think like Justin was okay with other people writing my name. And then I asked him about it, and then he said that that he told Rennie that Blake was the vote or whatever. And the thing is, if Justin showed up like any more than he did, I would have taken Justin within the final 5 easily. But the thing is, Justin didn't show up like before merge even happened, so I was sort of relying on him opening his Snapchats and voting the way I told him to every single time.
Okay. Also, I think like the only reason why I even like put like your name out there was because like I didn't want you to look stupid playing because I thought you were gonna play your idol that round, so I didn't want you to look stupid playing your idol for nothing. So that was also like another reason why I was like hinting your name because like I just
Girl, don't worry. I had 2 in my pocket at that point in the game.
Yeah, I hate myself. Okay, anyway, go on. Sorry.
Well, that was because Rodrigo gave me one.
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Justin,
But I gave him one, but it wasn't a bad move. Like
no, it wasn't,
really
sweetie. It was a
wasn't.
bad move. Bad week.
Oh, it was.
Justin.
Like, because it didn't really affect me. I got to the final 3 anyway. So
Justin.
anything. But can I say something?
No.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Okay, like go ahead. Okay.
Someone speak for the love of God. Let's just taking turns, crap. Just speak.
Okay, what else?
I just wanted to say that the Justin vote was pretty funny because I knew Justin was going, but Devin was like, "Oh, keep the vote on Rennie because we don't want people to think that I told you." And I was like pretending to be so shocked and shit, like, Justin was the vote. Oh my god, they ratted me, and I was like, I made such a big
Rodrigo,
you were like, you lied to me, you motherfucker, and shit. So it was a really cute vote.
Katie,
I'm
what
not
do you
even gonna lie. My 2 main targets in this game was literally freaking Blake and Rodrigo.
Lol.
Hey, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, how's it going?
Why.
So, Katie, what do you think the vote was?
It was probably all for Devin. I maybe had 1 or 2.
It was 7-2, Devin.
Congratulations, Devin. Good for you.
I told everyone, I was like, I thought Katie was going to win 5-4 because I thought all these people were going to vote for you just in spite of voting for me.
I should have flipped.
For you. I think you deserved it. I really do.
He also You also won the award Best Mom of the Season.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Why didn't I get that award?
I,
You have a
next season,
sticker
you're
in
stupid.
the
I know it.
Okay, I trust you.
Is everybody
but
playing nice in here?
Alex.
not really. Shit's gone down. But
Guys, be nice. Really, it's a game. Be nice to each other.
who's telling you my name?
I hate all you bitches.
Alex.
Who the freak is saying my name? Why is Nick showing up?
Okay, guys.
Hello?
I am at an event right now, so I hate to be a jerkwad, but I'm gonna go again.
That's cool.
And I love you guys.
Peace out.
This was super fun, and I'll see you later. Okay?
Alright,
Okay.
bye, Katie.
Katie.
What a great sport. Like if you don't bring Katie back for second chances or all stars, like the show is canceled.
That's true. Katie is
Am I
fantastic.
coming back?
You'll see. You'll see.
Why?
I've-
What are you gonna do differently? You didn't do anything to begin with the first place. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I just like making
my
jokes.
question.
I tried to
My
make a big
question.
move on Blake. At
My
least
question.
I got past the first try.
Okay, Justin, I had a question for you first. Then I have a question for, like, let's see who. I guess it's only Devin. But Justin, your question. Do you think if you just shut the fuck up and just sat still and looked pretty, do you think you would have gotten to the final two?
I'm not
And
kidding.
frozen.
Literally one time, opened my mouth. I was like, "Are you like that? Could not have happened." Like, just literally going like on call. All I did, I just literally this whole season, my plan was to just act dumb. Literally, I knew what was happening. Just act.
You're lagging
stupid.
out.
I think if your plan
What
was
I
to
did-
act dumb, you achieved your goal.
Very much so.
Just kidding. I'm kidding, Justin. I love you.
And literally, by the way, Alex, you remember that immunity challenge thing where it's just like 25 questions down. I got like, right?
Yeah. What about it?
Purposely. I'm really not that stupid. I hope you know that.
Sure. When
Who
the
read
episodes
it?
get
I'm sure I would have got
revealed,
like at least 20 right.
when the episodes get revealed,
Can I ask Justin why was I a target for him?
Oh my god. Okay. Literally, I just found you so fake. I just thought you were so annoying. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Where's
I
the
thought you
tea?
were
Where's the tea?
so fake to everyone.
Okay.
Okay. I
Okay,
just thought
I-
you were playing both sides and were just like playing everyone, and I was just not having it. Like, I genuinely just did not want you here. Like, you were my target, like the first target I had this game. Like, in
If you
merge.
found me annoying, that's fine.
I just-
But fake, no, I wasn't fake. Just saying. Like, I wasn't fake. If you find me annoying, that's fine. Many people find me. Even myself think I'm so annoying at times. But
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I wasn't fake.
No, okay, no, I love you as a person, but in this game, I just do not know why. I just did not want anything.
Wait, I am
to do-
annoying, but you love me.
I was just like,
okay,
peace out, girl. Go home.
Can I
I
address
found you
something?
annoying in this game. That's it.
Fine. Just,
Connor, no, you got voted out first. Leave.
Hey, listen, Mr. Do Nothing. Shut your mouth and let me speak, okay? Honey, don't start with me right now,
No.
okay? Let me speak. Thank you. Shut your
I'm
mouth.
starting.
Shut your mouth. Oh boy,
No.
you don't want to get me started.
No.
I got like 3 months of bad blood from this stupid game. I will leash it on you right now. I will. Now let me speak. Thank you. I just want to say, and I'm gonna address this. It's a question for you, bitch. It's a question for you. So at the beginning of the game,
Okay, I'm
oh, no,
ready.
okay.
Let's go.
Let me just ask this. Earlier you stated that Devin was your ride or die. Bitch, what the hell happened to me? I was there for you number one. Day one, I was here for you. Even before the game started, I was here for you. And you're just gonna forget about me? You're just gonna forget about little old me? You're gonna forget about how I was
Okay,
there for
wait,
you. I was
okay.
your run. Come on, bitch, do better. Come on. Get step
Shut
up with the program.
Okay.
Hello, Hunter.
No. Okay.
I have a
Okay.
question
So
for you next.
genuinely, okay. Connor was ride or die, like my number one, until you flopped and got yourself voted out.
I flop, mister, I flop. Oh, your name is I flop. You're from IHOP, you bitch. You flop. I had potential. I was just robbed, okay? Mister, I did nothing all season. Oh my gosh,
hold
and
on,
you
Connor.
flop.
Connor, hold on. Connor, hold on. Who got 18th? Who also made jury? I did. Did you? I don't. Honey, you flopped.
I had potential, bitch. You have Mr. Fendel as a rock. I had potential. I was robbed. I was robbed, okay? And I had potential. I could have easily won this game, okay? I was just taken out too early, okay? Like my nan, okay?
Alright.
But
Let's
Okay.
start talking
Now,
about what they did.
Hunter, hello. How's it
Oh,
going?
this is live and y'all were fighting like 8th grade kids? I didn't know this was an actual thing. I've been out for a while. But not as long as Connor.
So, Hunter, you
Yeah.
voted for Katie.
Oh, is it already revealed?
Yes, it already has been
Who
revealed.
won?
Devin won 7-2.
I was one of the two. I was loyal.
So,
Boo.
why did you vote for
Bad
Katie
week.
over Devin? Since you're one of the only two people, you're the only one that showed up so far.
Who
that
was
has-
the other one?
American Billy.
Oh. Kate was... I didn't talk to many people because my personal life kind of fucked up with this season. I didn't think it would. But for the little bit of time that I actually spent talking to people, Katie was always the one that talked to me the most. And then, I don't know, like, she was like always there with me.
Fair enough. All right. So, Hunter, is there anything that you could have done personally that would have gotten you further in the game?
Yeah, I actually tried. The only round that I tried was the round right before merge, and I was being voted out 4-2, and then I flipped both of them.
You won best move with that, by the way.
Did I really?
Yes, you did. The best move award, because I think that Connor G would have rivaled Devin. I really do.
I blindsided him and Blake.
Yeah. That's another reason.
And-
Blake had a big stronghold in the game at that point in time.
Uh-huh.
And when that happened, that was major.
See, and that was honestly the only week that I actually tried. So, not saying that I would have made the final two, but I would have actually had relationships and most likely would have made it further. I don't know.
All right, so my next question is for Devin.
Alright, let's do it.
Please, for the love of God, tell me, why did you vote out the most entertaining player first?
that's what I'm talking about. I had potential. Potential, baby. And
No,
come
you
on.
didn't, sweetie. No, you didn't.
Okay.
I had more potential than you. What'd you do?
Shut up, Connor. His confessionals were golden.
Alright, so here's the thing. The only reason Connor left, well, I'm not going to say the only reason. So, the controller twist allowed anyone to go over, and I volunteered 3 different times. So, the first time I volunteered to go over was in the Connor vote, obviously. And so, what had happened was Connor was the very first person to talk to me, and he said, yeah, let's work together. I trust you, yada, yada, yada. Basically, like, the stuff that everyone else was going to tell me at one point in the game. So I was like, okay, I feel good about Connor right now. And then the next day, all of a sudden, I get messages from Adam, and Adam was like, oh yeah, there's like an alliance chat with all of them and everything, and they want to do, I believe they wanted to do Australian Billy at the vote. So I was like, yeah, no, I know Australian Billy, and I also somewhat know Connor. I know Australian Billy's a snake, but Connor is like unpredictable. So I gathered myself, Elise, Adam, and Australian Billy in a 4-3 in order to blindside. It was a great play. It was a great move.
So, did you take him out because he got second, 5-1? Was that, did that cross your mind at all when thinking of it?
I don't really refer to irrelevant games, but
Ooh.
Say that.
That's right, Justin. I got second place in team I've ever won. What'd you get? You get him in a. Oh, come on, what you got? What you got for me, baby? What you got? I'll fire all your stuff down. You wanna talk shit? You wanna go? Let's go. I'll take them off.
Well, technically, I haven't got into T-Viver yet, but once I do, I'm sure I'll get past
You don't
second
want
place,
to.
sweetie.
T-Viver is dead. T-Viver is dead. I'm pretty sure. Andrew, it's on.
Can I say something?
It's on hiatus just as much as the Beatles are on hiatus, and 2 of them are dead.
Can
Hold
I say
on,
something?
Connor.
Like,
If you want to go, sweetie, I'll see you in T-Big Brother.
Bitch.
I'm not your sweetie, man. I ain't nobody's sweetie. Don't call me a sweetie. Only my nan can call me a sweetie. You ain't got that right, hon.
What
This
about
call has closeted gays written all over it.
Maybe no.
There ain't no lady in that, sweetie.
Apparently, Connor claims to be straight, but I'm.
Game over.
Time out. Hold up, sweetheart. Let's get it together.
I'm not your sweetheart.
Sugar daddy, sweetheart. Everything that I've had, I've worked.
No wonder. Look at you.
To get, and I built
This
myself.
is gross right
you
now.
need to know that 100%. I don't have a sugar daddy. I never had a sugar daddy.
What are you
If I
getting a
wanted
backstory
sugar
for?
daddy,
What's your
yes, I
backstory?
could probably go out and get one because I am what? Sickening. You can never have a sugar daddy because you are not that kind of girl. Baby, everything I've had,
Bitch, you got 18. What relevancy
You ain't even a goal.
Fantastic. All right, so
I'm gonna
the
cry.
controller twist happened in this game. So, who raise your hand if you liked the controller twist? I know Devin's gonna raise his. Rodrigo, you liked it.
yeah.
To be
I like
honest,
the
till
controller.
this day, I still don't understand it. I didn't know what happened.
Okay, so Hunter, here's what happened. The losing tribe went to tribal, as per right. The winning tribe voted somebody to come over to the losing tribe's tribal council. They took over somebody's vote. But if the person that they took over, let's say Devin took over Rodrigo's vote, and 5 people voted for Rodrigo and 3 people voted for Rennie, then instead of Rodrigo going home,
Together and everything.
Devin would have gone home.
Oh.
Why do you put me and Rennie together in everything? Like, it's not even funny.
It's mainly because both of your names begin with R. That's really the only reason why I thought of it.
Come on. Forgive you that.
It's like when I say your names, I'm thinking Rodrigo, Rennie, because I believe you were the last 2 in the alphabetical order. So, yeah, so that's what kind of clicks on my mind. Plus, you both made it very far in the game, and you got in a fight.
It was that epic tribal. Yeah.
And so far, I've enjoyed that. I think that was my favorite tribal council of the entire series.
Oh, I have a
it was iconic. Come on.
Devin, yes.
I want to know. So throughout 2 seasons now, I didn't even get a look at who your top player was in season 1. Who was your top player in season 1?
Wait, so
Julian.
When do I have to reply to my second chance invite?
You did not get an auto spot in second chances, but you'll see something in the future. Don't worry, Hunter. There's hope for you.
Am I gonna be on Fans versus Favorites?
No one likes you.
Girl, I played 1 week and I had the biggest investment of the game. So
I'm sorry, like Hunter might.
And you couldn't even survive 1 vote.
Hey, that's not
early, but Hunter made that iconic.
I know,
tribal
right?
Against
1 round. Everyone thought I was going home. Give me an Oscar for that one.
And
Michael was truly amazing.
My acting skills are on point.
All right, so Devin, what about season 1? Julian was the best player in season 1.
All right. Who Who are you gonna put at the top of your thing when it comes to both of the seasons combined?
This should be a very obvious one. Luca.
Yes.
Luca is the strongest player out of anybody ever. He's rivaling Joey and Lee at this point.
Like, he's the best player in Survivor, YouTube Survivor. Survivor is the best player in all of those. Like,
Yeah,
out of all.
There's nobody even close towards Luca. If I had to put a distant second, I would put Appa.
Poor Appa.
This is the biggest joke ever.
Can I be third?
Funny because you think it's a joke, Nick, when you're at like the bottom of season 1.
Wait, wasn't Nick voted out first?
Yes.
Yes.
What a loser.
Connor, you really can't say this to him.
I know.
Well, I mean, he was voted out first in season 2 versus being voted out in first
Okay.
season 1. Like,
I want to ask a question.
What, Rodrigo? What do you want?
Alex, it's the question is for Alex.
Oh, really?
Luca told me when he got out. Like, he said, because we are good friends. I already told Alex we are really good friends. Like, out of the game. So good thing you got rid of him, because I wouldn't have the balls to do so. He was like, "Oh, I made my exit interview last night, and I was really upset that you were the idol. But Alex says you are one of his favorites. Am I still one of your favorites, Alex?"
A big fat N-O.
Bye,
No, I'm
guys.
kidding, Rodrigo. Everyone is my favorite.
Oh, fuck off.
Except for Nick.
Yeah, except for
Oh
Nick.
my
Fuck Nick.
god! I was just prank called.
And maybe Connor.
Justin, you're praying for all stars.
No, I said I was prank called.
I'm not gonna waste my prayers on an online game.
Yeah, let's just face it. All Stars does not have Justin's name on it.
I think fans versus.
He looking for second chances, and even that's a stretch.
You're not
Let's just say.
I don't even think Justin's making second chances.
I think fans versus favorites. Leave me.
You know, one likes you. What are you not a fan? Your favorite? Who's your favorite? Who?
Look, just because you're bitter about being voted out first doesn't mean you have to be a bitch about it.
I'm not bitter, man. I'm not bitter. You are my ally, so you didn't even backstab me. Why would I be bitter?
Go home. Get out of here. No one likes you. You're just a fake mod. Fake mod by fake whatever production.
Fake production.
They just felt bad for you.
Ew.
Justin, why weren't you more active? And Connor, why'd you get voted out first?
The only reason why I wasn't active was because I went camping and didn't have internet. And then literally my last week in Virginia, I didn't have internet because I was in Washington D.C. hanging out with family.
So how long did you go camping for?
4 weeks.
The weekend. A weekend for 3 days.
No, he went for 4 weeks. He went for
a month. Yeah.
He's Bear Grylls.
Shut up, Devin.
I wasn't referring to the first. I was referring to votes 2 through 10.
Once I went home, he couldn't take it anymore, so he quit. Once I went home, he was done.
Justin was like, I have been very inactive for the past 4 days, and I was like, 4 days? More like 4 weeks, bitch!
That's bullshit. I was active for the longest time.
I'm being serious.
And then I went camping, and then I just disappeared.
Add me on Snapchat if you're at least 17 or above. I ain't trying to get no 12-year-old on my Snapchat.
I'm 17, Hunter, and I already have you.
I'm turning 17 in February. Does that count?
TBT.
I'm going to block Hunter then.
Yes.
I wonder if Justin knows that if he just stayed inactive, he would have made Final 5.
That's not my problem though. I could have been active, but I got really busy with family and didn't have data at the time.
I think I added Devin on Snapchat. I don't know.
You did.
Add mine, Brendan Yuri 100.
You can add me to Jane.
Add me at jbear4 with 2 R's.
Add me at Brendan Yuri 100.
Add me at jbear4 with 2 R's.
Yeah, Connor wants to do
Devin Withers.
So, do you guys have any more questions for me about season 2?
I have a question for Devin.
Oh, Lord.
What
I
is
can already tell this is gonna be bad. I'm about to leave.
No,
Bye-bye.
it was just about our snap streak. Why didn't you keep that?
Girl,
Oh,
bye.
God.
I'm going to get
Girl, I didn't have any use for you.
fun. Adios. Congrats, Devin. Everyone. Probably never talk to 70% of you again. Have fun. Try not to get last next time, Connor.
Wait, Hunter.
Nice to meet you too.
I have one last
What?
request.
Huh?
Hunter, every time you play Stars, can you please stay juking and saying save me, because I will never save you.
What? What did you say?
Can you please stop
I
spamming me on Snapchat to save you, because I never do that.
Huh?
Annoying.
English, can you not speak
Hold
it,
on.
please?
That's fine. I can remove you, Justin. Let me do it.
Okay, said.
All right.
Thank you. Jesus. God bless.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy
Happy
New
New Year.
Year's.
All right.
Happy
I don't know what I
Hanukkah.
did to you.
So, next question.
What's your Snapchat?
I like Big Penis 69.
What is it actually?
J Bear 4 with 2 R's.
Okay.
J Bear. That's so nice, J Bear.
I removed you. You don't have to deal with me anymore.
I made it in 7. Leave me alone.
Okay. It was an amazing season.
Thank you. Love you.
Peace.
See ya. Let's see. What was my next
Bye.
question? Flip. What do you guys think of the new wardrobe change?
Huh?
As long
That
as
happened at the end of the season.
Lucas is pressed, I'm fine with it.
This shirt is a brand A. It's cost 40.
Not your shirt. I'm talking about my hat. Motherfucker. What do you think about the hat?
Sorry, I was in a full game. I couldn't tell.
As I said, as long as Lucas stays pressed, I'm in for it.
Yes, Luca messaged Rodrigo saying how he was. What was the word? He was what by my hat?
He was, it wasn't bothered. Oh shit! I don't remember.
He was. It wasn't offended. He was.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I don't remember.
Appalled?
No.
It was like bothered, but it wasn't really that word.
It was more like offended.
I
can't
don't know. I don't remember it really.
Damn it. Oh well. So anyone else have questions on season 2, or should we talk about season 3?
Let's talk about story.
When is Fans versus
Fans versus Favorites is going to be season 28 and a half.
Me.
Oh, see you then.
Is this series going to end after All Stars?
No. I don't.
Then why are you
Alex needs his
so
YouTube
close?
money, yeah?
You get $60 a month. That's pay money.
If I end the series, how do you expect me to get money?
I don't know. Make prank videos or something.
I am not stooping myself and my channel to prank.
Question.
What?
Alex, a question. Are you going to take a break after season 3?
Depends. Timing and everything.
No, we're gonna go on to All Stars.
No, we need second chances first.
Yeah, second chances would come first.
It's that if I get called back, I only can play in the summer. So
I'll keep that in mind during casting.
Fuck you. Okay.
We'll see how everything goes. All right. So season 3, are you guys ready to talk about it, or do you want to still talk about season 2?
Season 3.
I think one of your seasons should be Fans versus Inactives. Then Justin can get casted.
Yeah.
Also,
Honestly,
Joey would
just
be on
wait.
that
When I'm
season.
on, I'm gonna take that shit home.
You can join Joey, Rose Moulet.
Yep.
Jack,
Colin.
Lee,
Fuck you.
Colin.
No.
Fuck you.
Honestly, next season I'm on, I'm taking it home, no matter what you guys say. So
No, you're.
I'll play
No.
different. I'll play a
We
lot.
can work together, man.
I just
We can
want
work
to say,
together.
can I say something? I just want to say that if in the top 10, if I think that if my move with Billy would have worked, I think shit would have turned out much different for me. But Devon was a fucking pussy, and he didn't flip, so
Wait, who's a pussy?
Devon haters.
True.
Let's ring the bells. Who's sitting with that cash prize right now?
What?
He's a
That's
pussy.
$0.
Totally
Congrats.
me.
I mean, I think it's me. I'm the one getting paid to host
Oh
it.
yeah, Alex is definitely getting.
Yeah, next time, like if Alex asks me to come back for All Stars, I'm gonna tell him that he has to pay me in my contract to come back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that same thing for all second chances.
Nick, let's team up in All Stars.
Oh well, first I have to
Nick,
prove
Nick
myself.
is gonna get first boot and second chances and never come back again.
Remember when I played in your Skype
Yes,
Survivor
yes.
and got like
Okay,
18th and 17th?
Rodrigo, he played in my old. I used to host a Survivor Skype series, and he played in like season 3 or something, or maybe 2. He got first boot, and then he came back for second chances, and he did even better. He got second boot.
What an icon.
That's gonna be me, honestly.
No,
And
but
he only did that
like,
because his tribe won immunity for the first round.
oh, like, okay, can I justify myself? I wanted to be the Francesca Oggi of.
Hoagie?
Same.
Yeah,
Hoagie like the sandwich?
Like,
Hoagie, like the character from Kids Next Door.
The girl that got voted
wanted-
out twice first.
Yeah, there was a girl in Survivor that literally only lasted
About
6
season
days.
2, that was so like an hour and 30 minutes ago. Fans versus excuses.
I know who's a perfect fit for that. No names.
Nick. Ooh, fans versus flops.
Rodrigo. Alright, so season 3 of YouTube Survivor. The apps are up. If anybody is still actually watching us, then A, what the fuck are you doing with your life? And B, apply for season 3.
You need to get a life. You need to do better. Like, what are you doing watching a 2-hour thing for? This isn't even entertaining.
He got first boot and then went on production, so I don't know what he's talking about. But
Because Alex added him, but no one asked for him.
he was too much of a comedian. I couldn't not put him on production.
You're welcome.
I don't know what the fuck that was. But season 3 of YouTube Survivor, so I'm not going to reveal too much right now. I will say there are big plans. If everything goes according to plan right now, it should be a similar format to the previous 2 seasons, with a little bit of an edge.
No one needs to get Sarit out of this game.
Oh yeah. Well, technically, Elise would have been voted for anyway, so it really didn't matter.
No, we only voted for Elise because we knew she was the only one that was going to be available.
I'm gonna calm down with the idols, I promise.
Thank God.
Not in second chances, Nick. I said this.
Oh.
Second chances are going to be everywhere, around every corner. And I'm going to make sure that you get idled out for 18th.
I have one more question.
What, Rodrigo?
Well, I guess I'm not going to return then.
You are going to return. You're going to get last place again. Now what, Rodrigo?
Why was I on the Brown Tribe?
One tribe? You know,
He wants to know why he wasn't on... Did you ask why you were on the Braun tribe?
Oh, that's what you asked. I didn't have any other place to put you.
Why the hell is I on beauty? Look at this face. It's ugly as crap.
I knew you were stupid as fuck, and I knew you were scrawny as fuck, so there was no other place to put you.
That's true. I agree with you, Dave. I see your point.
Like,
but Alex,
in
I
the
thought we
last
agreed that if
in
I got
the-
you a server on Roblox, that you wouldn't vote me out first.
Oh yeah, you can get the second boot then. All right, what were you
Okay,
gonna?
good.
in the final immunity challenge, when it was like, did Connor say it was more strategic, social, or
Physical.
physical? I was like social because he in the like tribe split he said he was none of the categories, and I was like, he must be social. Strategic, which really.
TBT to when I beat Rodrigo by 1 point.
Yeah, I mean that could have been the one that you answered and tied it up, and it would have gone to a tiebreaker.
Rodrigo,
Yes.
Wait, was it about me? What happened?
The final immunity.
Actually, I'm kind of bitter. Yeah.
The final
I'm
immunity
still
challenge. I
kind of
took one thing from everyone's interview, and I used it as a question. And they had to get. They were supposed to get to know you throughout the season, and the person that knew
Like last
everybody the
season?
best. Yeah, essentially just like last season. But Devin was the one that knew the people the best. Maybe because he
Devin.
worked this game and made everyone his bitch.
That's inappropriate. There are children on call.
Name one child.
Nick.
Nicholas.
Oh.
Nicorus? I've never heard of Nicorus.
I'm gonna ask you. So let's calm down.
Anyway, season 3. We have a legend.
No,
I'm
Alex, Alex, you gotta stop right there.
Stop where?
I'm so sorry that Alex interrupted you. Please go on.
No. Alright, season 3. We have like awesome people already. So if you want to join and get 18th, then message me now. You will come back for second chances. So if you want an automatic spot in 2 seasons of YouTube Survivor, apply today. Anyways, that's all I got to say about season 3 because I don't want anyone from season 2 finding this or from that's already done an interview and then be like, hey, I can find this and watch out all the secrets. So anyone else got anything interesting to say?
Nope.
I want to ask something to Devin.
I said interesting, but okay,
One more
right.
thing. Like, I asked this to Katie, but I wanna be if your answer is the same. Did you and Katie have any sort of connection with the?
No, I never knew Katie before hosting. That's the only way.
Because Blake told me.
Yeah, that's the only way I knew her. I knew her based on we're both in the Facebook Survivor group where, like Russell Hand, Holly Hoffman, other like just go there, stuff like that. That's the way I knew her. And I was in a group, so that's the only way I knew her.
Because Blake told me that you two were tight, like really tight.
Tight.
The thing is, if you remember, when everyone was in like a big group chat and we were all getting to know each other like 2 days before the season started, like the very first thing Katie messaged me was like, just so you know, her and Emmett was a player on season 6 of mine. He was like, yeah, you like have to be the Emmett, my Katie in this game. Like, I want to go all the way. Like, she was the first person to offer me a final.
Emmett, apply for season 3, please. I miss you.
Yeah, Emmett.
Fantastic. Emmett and Katie were both fantastic.
The last thing I'll say, you should have put in for the worst move of the season. You should have considered Rodrigo telling me that if he had won immunity at Final 3, then he would have voted me out.
That was pretty dumb. Would you have taken?
No, that wasn't even dumb.
Otherwise,
I would have taken Rodrigo. If
what was dumb was you taking that in consideration. Like, why would you take that in consideration when we're going to Final 2?
Rodrigo, listen. Rodrigo. Rodrigo, if you went to Final 2 with Devin, it would have been 9-0. I'm telling you right now. And it's not because I think it should have been 6-3 or something like that. I think it should have been a little bit split. But the jury absolutely cannot stand you.
I don't know why, really, to be honest.
Biggest villain of the
I
season.
have been nothing but nice for most of them.
No, you know what? I'm taking out my villain award and I'm handing it to Rodrigo. Like I don't want the award.
I did nothing. I did nothing. The only persons I have been truly bad, and it wasn't even that bad too, was Elise, but we got over it. It was Blake, but it was on PMs after he got out when he called me sheep and called me a ton of other shit. And it was to Rennie in the tribal council. Hate me.
So you got in like 3 different fights.
Yeah, basically.
That's 3 more than just about anybody else's season.
I'm on 2.
Season.
The Justin versus Connor does not count. What would have been your?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Were there any fights last season? I don't remember.
Yeah, there was Danny versus Glenn, which is.
Oh.
So I honestly I think Rennie versus Rodrigo is just a little bit better than the Danny versus Glenn, mainly because in this one these two actually were kind of fighting with each other. The other one was just kind of Danny really attacking Glenn.
I got pissed. I even got up of my bed. I was like, bitch, you only call me sheep. You don't have any other argument.
Rodrigo.
Like, I was really pissed. I really was.
Rodrigo was so mad, and it was so funny.
I had to hold in my laughter from how funny that was.
Yes, I know. I saw that.
You saw it.
With my accent and shit. It was even funnier with my accent.
All right.
You have an accent?
Yeah, I have kind of an accent in some words. Like, did you hear me say I am a grass? 2 times,
You are a what?
like in a row. I'm a grass.
You have a you have a breast.
I thought you said you're a grass.
What? I am a grass. Yes, I said that 2 times in a row because
You have a
that's
breast.
what Rennie
Okay.
told-
You're a grass?
Yes, it was what Rennie told me.
You're
He called me a grass, and I was like, okay, yes, I'm a grass. Fuck you.
When he okay, now I understand. I understood.
And I was like, okay, I'm a grass. Fuck you.
What?
That's the name of my hit single.
You meant that you're a sheep?
Oh yes, I am a sheep, but that's literally the only shit you can tell about me, because I was like, okay, let's fight. Give me what you got. You are a sheep. More.
If we were on
And I'm like,
question,
come on.
question. If we were on a remote island in Kenya, would you have gotten into a fist fight with Rennie?
No, because I would lose, but I would throw him into the sea and like.
You would have thrown him into the sea?
Yeah, drown him.
Oh.
You would drown Rennie on a remote island.
Yeah.
Wait, there's islands in Kenya?
Yeah, there are now.
I'm dead.
Or then I would throw my water canteen at his head. That would be more realistic.
Okay, actually,
That's a smart strategy. Throw it away from him so you have ways to run if he comes after you.
Yeah, I would throw the water canteen and I would say, "Oops." I would.
All right, Alex, I'm hopping off, but add me to the viewers lounge or whatever.
Yeah, I'll add you guys all to the alumni chat once we're over here, which we pretty much are in just a few minutes. So anyone else have anything to comment on?
There's only 4 of us left, and only 2 of us was in the season. What do you want?
And 1 of you was production. Rodrigo, do you have any questions for us?
No, I already made many questions. I just want to say that it's actually iconic that me and Connor are the ones here when we were literally the only ones that were in the beginning of the season. Why am I on the Brown tribe and on the Tutti tribe? And we wanted to make a two. So
You're the only
it's
I will say, you 2 are the only 2 that I had no clue where to put you. Like, actually. Legit.
Look at my 6-pack. Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, right.
A lot of people don't like me, but whatever.
was rude to Connor when tribal or some shit, but I kind of like him. Yeah.
You like me?
All right.
Yo,
Second
you're-
chances,
you're-
baby. We're gonna slay the faves.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Woo,
I got
second
alliance.
chances.
You're not in this, Nick.
Me,
I
Connor,
thought we
and
had a pre-made.
me, Connor,
And
and
why
Nick.
is Rodrigo
Yeah.
in second chances?
And Nick is the third wheel. You know.
Are you saying we're a couple?
The third wheel of the
Oh.
alliance, obviously. Like,
Do you want to be?
Oh
what?
my
Just kidding, just
god.
kidding.
Showmance.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
First
You're the
my-
showman.
YouTuber Survivor Showmance.
Not
Actually,
the first. Or have you forgotten the other three? That was. Oh man, I meant to mention. I know what I was going to.
the Luca and Michael or whatever.
Or to best production question. Raise your hand if you think you're going up there. But
I started that.
no, you didn't. All right.
Yes,
so
I did.
So I
Go to the
think
first tribal.
we should go over the couple of showmances this season. The first one being Luca and Michael.
And Michael.
Fantastic showmance. They got 16th and 15th back to back. Luca brought Michael's game down in burning pieces of flame.
But like, were they really allies? Were they really allies?
No. I mean,
Okay.
yes, of course. And the other showmans of the season, Rodrigo and Devin.
No.
You're
because it
cheating
was-
on me?
No,
How
it was
dare
never
you? I committed myself to this.
Oh my god.
So
It
Rodrigo,
was never reciprocal.
how did your showmance with Devin work out?
It didn't. That's the
Are you
like.
sure?
That's it. Yes,
Are you-
I am sure. Like,
Are you sure?
I
You're
know
sure?
he's straight. He's straight. He's 5 years older than me, and he's from the fucking United States of America. And I am from Portugal. And
Are you from the Portugal states of America?
what the fuck? That doesn't even make sense.
The
But
PSA.
yeah, I kind of fell for Devon, and yeah.
Speaking of PSAs, go check out my first rock and the reaction boat to watch me and my boy Remy react to some PSAs. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. More content's coming soon, and YouTube Survivor Season 3 signups are available. Just message me on Skype if need be. Shout out to the people that have been watching this. There's been a lot of people, especially going on and off, probably because they didn't give a shit about the awards. But a lot of people stood around for a while. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.